Hey Vero, nice to see you here. Mm, this show is a trip. Can you hear me well? Uh-oh. Hey Shannon, if anybody wants to come up, let me know, okay? Okay, I see. That's what I figured, Shannon. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you're feeling better. So right now, everybody is in Karen's beauty salon. Can you all hear me okay? Just let me know. Today we're enjoying season 4, episode 3, Pleasantries, Tyler Perry's Sistas, Web Savvy Cafe's famous watching chat. Let's get into it. Okay, glad you're feeling better. Uh-oh. Now Danny is talking to her past boyfriend. I mean, it's just been like maybe a day or two probably. And she took him to the office in the beauty salon, and she was like, "So we doing this now? You on a date?" Mm. She said, "I thought we were trying to fix it." See, he got upset because she had a friend of hers over. They act like they weren't together, and we really don't know if she had relations with that young man, that with that man or not. He's like a friend of hers from high school, and he's a exotic dancer. But now she says, "I see that I hurt you, and I know what you meant." Shannon say, "I'm first." Mm. Well, until I get some people that find out about this and are coming in to talk and say what they want to say, I'm just gonna reiterate everything I see. You know how it goes, Shannon. I saw you did Boba Fett early this morning. I was surprised you were up with the way you were feeling. Thanks, Shannon. Oh, she said, "So you like her?" And he said, "I'm gonna find out. I don't know. I'm gonna find out." Well, you do that. I don't know why they playing games. Why grown but people play games? Now she trying to talk to him, but he's not having it. Okay. Well then go ahead with your bad self. Go ahead, Preston. Yeah, no, you ain't gotta talk to me later. That's the way I feel about it. Mm. I think he's just trying to make her I think I don't know. No, I don't think he's trying to make her jealous. I think he's just trying to keep himself from not being hurt. Or he thinks by getting revenge, that's gonna make him feel better. Oh, so her so-called friend who owns the beauty salon called her and had her come in. And she said, "Why you do that? Why you do that?" Mm. So she called her down there. Oh, no, she didn't. Looks like he's figuring somebody else out. Only thing Danny has tried to do with Karen and Zach's relationship is try to support them. Hey, Chaz. Let's see. Shannon said, "Yeah, I paid for it after doing the stream. I should have." Yeah. Yeah, Shannon. Oh, well. It is what it is. Mm. No, Karen didn't know. She said they met at the gas station and Danny, don't blame Karen because you know what? He could meet anybody he wants to at any time. So, you know, it's just good that you know that when you get an attitude, when he gets an attitude, that's what he does. Her receptionist said, "Oh, Danny, you all right?" Oh, she said, "No, don't do that. Don't go there." She told her, "I'll whoop your little ass." And she walked out. That girl better stay in her lane. LOL. Chad said, did you not see that I said that? Yeah, I saw what you said. Did you see I said I had Chipotle? Yeah, I didn't feel like cooking. Neither did my hubby. That bowl I got has a lot. Oh, I couldn't eat out. I don't even want to eat all of it. Uh-oh. Now Danny is feeling, in her feelings. And so now she called the exotic dancer that's crazy about her to come over. I'm like, come on, you guys, stop playing games. When you have a problem with somebody else, don't go and get somebody else to make it feel better. It's not going to work. No, that word is in the Bible, Shannon. Shannon say he like general soul. That's not how you spell it, Shannon. Well, that is how you spell it phonetically. Okay, we're on commercial. Have anybody watched the Oval? I'm just not interested. I just not. I just. What other shows have you all been watching, if any? I don't watch a lot, but the ones, I'm looking at the newer ones now to see if I'm gonna like them or get into them. Like Shannon, for you guys that love sci-fi and Disney and like Marvel Universe and all that DC. Well, not DC, but I'm not gonna have anything against DC. But Shannon is doing a show on Boba Fett. And Boba Fett is from the Star Wars universe, and he comes on at 3 a.m. on Wednesday morning. So that's late Tuesday night, 3 a.m. Eastern time. But it's a good show. I just can't hang at that time. But man, for those of you, see Disney releases it at 3 a.m. Eastern. So, midnight on the Pacific. And I'm just like, why not just release it at a decent time, like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Eastern? I mean, really? Anyway, let's see what I missed. I didn't know who you was referring to because, okay, Glenn said he was making burgers and you said you had to pull this. So I thought, oh, okay, I got you, Chaz. I got you. I guess I was speaking to both of you all, but I guess I could have let you know. Okay. No, that's not how you spell it either. Look it up, Shannon. I'm not going to even tell you. On here putting misspellings in my chat and not even trying. Chad said he sleep at 3 a.m. Yeah, 8 p.m. would be a lot better. I'm like, really? What do they hope to gain from that? Do you know? Does anybody know in the chat? Shannon, do you know? What does Disney hope to gain from that? I just don't get it. There you go, Shannon. I knew you could do it. Look, he licked his tongue out at me. Oh, little brothers do that, man. Yeah. Yes, I am sleep. Yes, Chad. Unless I'm really working on something that's a priority, most of the time I am asleep at 3 a.m. Eastern. Okay. So anyway, enough of that. But while the commercial is on, I love this show. I like a lot of what Tyler Perry does, but the Oval is just like over the top for me. I just watched the previews, okay, and I was turned off. So that's not gonna work for me. So I really like this show, and I didn't even know it was out for the first season and a half. I'm not gonna say year and a half because their seasons are not every year. They have maybe 2 or 3 seasons in a year. But I binged the first season and almost all of the second season, and I caught up right when the second season was going off. So now I'm watching weekly the third, and now we're in the 4th season. Hey, Jack. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Shannon says, I don't get it with Disney myself. 3 a.m. killing. I spent the way I want. What, Tatso? You want some General Tatso? Okay, it's back. It's back. You guys, please like the stream if you can. And subscribe. Share it out. Okay, so now Zach has come in the living room where Fatima is, and he gave her a smack on the lips. That's nice when a couple can be like that, you know, and then they can remember to do little small things like that. Oh, she says she cooked. He looks like he's in shock. He says, are you really this girl? She says, I would love to cook. He said, I'm not talking about cooking. He said, no, I don't really want dinner when she asked him. Oh, he's talking about what she did to Hayden. Hayden is this attorney that was all up in their business and trying to break them up because he really liked her and she didn't like him. So he was trying to break her boyfriend down, and she bust him up in his nose and his lips with some brass knuckles. And then she wanted him to hit her, and they were in his car. And so he did. And then she said, that's all I needed. And she said, and 2 of her henchmen jumped out of a white van. There's nothing good about an unmarked white van. I'm telling you guys, don't park next to an unmarked white van. And they jumped out and jumped in the car on him, and they beat him to literally death. Now, I don't know if they meant it, but maybe he just couldn't take it, couldn't take the whooping, and he is, well, I think he's gone. They said he was gone, but then somebody else said, no, last episode they said, no, we thought he was gone, but he lived. So I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, let's see. Okay, Jack said he's eating his dinner. What you got for dinner? Kim Savvy, yes. Uh-oh. You got it right, Trouble Shannon. The greatest skee ball champ you ever seen is what Shannon says. Okay. Okay, now Zach wants to know who these dudes are because she said, they're not gonna let anything happen to me. And then he said, well, who are these dudes? And she said, we're not gonna talk about that. And he said, oh, we're not gonna talk about that. She said confidentiality. That better be careful. She better not piss. He better not piss Fatima off. She might go, she told him, don't be scared. He said, I'm not scared of them, but you sometimes. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I'm somewhere between, being scared and in love, I don't know. Yeah, Fatima told that man to leave them alone. And she said, you haven't seen anything yet. You don't know me. Zach said, you ain't never known nobody. I've never known anybody like you. And she said, your heart better be in it. But see, if you guys remember, for those of you out who are listening to the replay, uh, Karen said she's pregnant. And now I'm not sure if it's Zach's baby or the other man's baby. They about to get, well, a little intimate on the sofa. That was a nice kiss. It's about to get triple X. Yeah. She said, don't be scared. Shannon, if I never heard of this show, I would have to go back and look at the first season. I want the Oval. Well, you probably haven't heard of it because it's kind of like if it was a movie, it would be a chick flick. It's about four African American women, and they're probably in their early 30s, and it's about their life and love and their careers, and it's interesting, and the men that they date and see and that are friends with. Glenn says, "Oh, I ain't scared of you, Shannon. And plus, I have someone to play skee ball for me. His name is Alden." So he hired somebody. So now Danny has come in. Oh my! And talked to she's at Sabrina's home talking to Sabrina, and they're drinking. And she said, "What if I married a man?" That's what Sabrina says. So Danny wants some alcohol, and so she said, "You have the alcohol." And he said, "I want some weed too." And then so basically, she's in her feelings because she says that Preston is on a date. Oh, Sabrina, she's a bank manager, and she had some weed already rolled up and ready. Mm. Now they're talking about the woman that he was with. And she said Karen and Zach hooked them up. She said, "Don't think about it like that. I don't think they, betrayed. Say Zach betrayed her." Shannon said, You don't need to hire people to play for them. So champions don't need." Shannon says Tyler Perry got all the good shows on. Glenn says, "I'm a pro." I already told you if I would have joined you today at 3 in the morning, it would have been me and you. Uh-oh, Sabrina's going on a date and she's going to leave Danny in her home with the drinks. Oh, she said, no, I'm going home. I'm going home. And in here with all this cheap shit. Sabrina said, you buy the cheap shit too. And then she said, I'm taking this joint. And they both said they each look great. This looks like a good commercial break. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Did you get your training off the back of a cereal box? Oh my goodness. You guys are a mess. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. You got to get a sweat job for the whole. Well, you need one of those stock pots because this show will take you there. I didn't say anything wrong. I spelled it out. You know, oh, let's see. Oh, Taco Bell, run for the border. You know what I'm thinking about doing? It would be a little challenging for me to do both, but I watched I Can Hear Your Voice today. That was pretty cute. Hey, 1SP, thank you, sweetheart. Do you tell me you watch Sistas? Tell me you watch Tyler Perry's Sistas, because I got to get some people. Like, oh, I used to have a lot of people in here when we were doing Greenleaf. But since Greenleaf went off, I have to look at other shows that I like. And my family is not interested in the TV shows that I watch. Grace says, man, forget the cereal box. Why don't you step in it? Oh! Oh! Janet says, I have to leave Taco Bell alone. Guess what, you guys? Shannon, I made a decision and I got a new webcam today. It was really a difficult decision because the thing that made it difficult, it wasn't because I knew what specs I wanted. It was because I knew what specs I wanted and I wanted them to keep the price down. So I was just researching. I think I finally found a good medium. I didn't want to spend no $150 or more. I just didn't want to do it. Thank you. Yes, you guys. Thumbs me up. Thumbs me up. Thumbs me up. So what I wanted to do, I know why it's cheaper, but like the technology that I wanted was not only an autofocus, a fast autofocus with a short distance, but to show my jewelry on my other channel, but I also wanted a auto movement where it would follow me and change the field of view as I went along. And so the minimum price I could find for one that I thought I could be satisfied with was $150. Okay. Now, what I may end up doing is going with a Facebook portal because Facebook portal has that technology. The lowest I've seen it lately was $99, so $100. But I remember at one time I thought Amazon had it for $80. So they do have this deal going on now where if you buy two of them, you can get $50 off. So they end up being $75 a piece. So I thought about that. thing about it is that right now you can only live stream to Facebook and possibly Instagram. Now, there are ways to get around it and rig it, but I thought about it and I don't know if I wanted following me all around anyhow, because if I had my kitchen redesigned, I probably would do that. Or if I had, but I'm like, nah. So I'll think about it and see what's going on. Oh, it's back on. Let me read the notes real quick, the chat. Let me borrow it. Shannon, you already you don't want it, Shannon. It doesn't have the Apple icon on it. Chad says, what's going on with Shannon and Glave? Got me over here laughing. Oh, yeah. Hey, Edward of Smart Aviation. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Shannon, go jump in the box and let UPS ship you to China. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let me go ahead and reiterate. Let me see. Narrate what's going on. So Karen is over at Andi's house. And for those of you who are catching the replay, Andi is an accomplished attorney, and Karen owns her own beauty salon. And Andi does not know that Karen is pregnant, or at least she thinks she's pregnant. She's expecting, and she doesn't want to drink. She said, well, that never stopped you before, when she was saying she didn't want to drink, because she told a little fib. So why are you acting this way, all sober? So she hasn't told anybody yet. And Edward came in with his second channel too. Thank you, sweetheart. And Shannon and all them will be there to beat you at skee ball. Oh, you guys. Let's see what's going on. Andi says, if you miss him, call him. Now, see, I missed who supposed to call. It better not be Zach. Okay, no, it was the other guy. She said, I'm not holding out for Zach. And Andi said, I'm going to say this at the risk of you being mad at me. So she doesn't want her holding out for Zach. That's a shame. All those years that her and Zach were together, and now finally when they're separated and he's moved on, then she gets pregnant. So now she's asking Andi, are they happy? And she said, I knew that was coming. I think they are happy. She did do a lot wrong with Zach. Zach did some wrong, but she had him put in jail because she assumed that he stole from her, and he didn't. And she knew that it could be one of those positions where he would end up in prison for a long time. But they found out that it was not the truth, and so he was released. But there are plenty of people, I understand, that are in prison that did not commit the crimes that they were accused of. Let's see what we got here. Shannon's talking to Glave. I'm the superstar of the hour. I'm the champ with the power. Oh my god! Is the ghost of Muhammad Ali in here? I'm too sweet to be sour. I got more moves than a bowl of Jello. Oh my god! Oh my! Muhammad Ali with a side of Bill Cosby. Jack says, we all know who the real skee ball champ is, and that is me. Woo! Okay, so now the man, I don't know how he got all his wealth. He's some type of businessman that was engaged to Andi, is trying to win her back, and he bought her a blue rose. A blue rose. And I'm like, So now they're talking about going for a ride in it. Karen and Andi. I wouldn't go for a ride in it. No. Should never have taken those keys from him. So basically, he's trying to buy her with a car. Okay, so that scene is over. Let's see what's next. Uh-oh. Okay, so they're over at Maurice's home, and they're trying to set up Maurice on a date. Calvin tried to set him up with a date with another guy, and they don't think, Maurice doesn't think, and the other guy, they do not think that they're compatible. So Maurice is saying, "Are you responsible for this?" Maurice, when he dresses up, when he goes out to party, he dresses more like a queen, but when he's at work, he's professional. But the man that's there now, he's more like a queen all the time. So he's got on makeup and his earrings, and they're trying to explain to them, just because both of us might be gay doesn't mean that we're going to automatically like each other. I mean, that's ridiculous if you think about it. That's just like introducing two heterosexual people and just assuming, oh, because you're heterosexual and one is male and one is female, that you're going to automatically like each other. Nope. Oh, Maurice just told them, B, you need to switch blouses. Talking to Calvin and Sabrina. Oh, let me check the comments. Shannon says, good seeing you, Edward. Did you go to Miss Full Roller back on Saturday? Okay. Jack says, because you were looking at a winner. Oh, Shannon's throwing shade. Where is the height limit? Yeah, switch blouses. He's trying to throw shade because her boyfriend Calvin has shown feminine tendencies, but it's only because both of his fathers were gay, and he doesn't have an issue with dressing the way he wants, or flamboyantly, or colorfully. And so sometimes they try to make fun of him, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. Let people wear what they want to wear. Stop putting people in boxes. It's like my husband. One time I bought him a red cardigan. He was like, I'm not wearing that. I'm like, why not? It looks nice on you. It goes with, it complements your skin tone. And he's just like, nope. So he definitely is not going to wear a pink tie. And I've seen a bunch of men with that, and that are rocking it, and that who are heterosexual and masculine. So, whatever. I'd wear a pantsuit if it looked good on me. I mean, I'd even wear a tie. So, you know what? At one time, ties was good. It was like the style for a woman to wear a tie. It was kind of cool. Okay, now the police have pulled over Andi in her blue rose that she was going on a fun ride. And so they're like, why? And he's just like, step out the car, step out the car, step out the car. And she said, I didn't do anything. So just listen to the dude. And then you're an attorney, so you can get him fired. Now other people jumped out of the cop car. Now I wonder if that car is stolen. See, that's the reason she should not have been in it in the first place. Okay, let's see. What are you talking about, Shannon? Where at be careful, Shannon, before we battle in ski ball. That's what Jack says. And Shannon, can you even lift the ski ball? LOL. Chad says, don't put me in this ski ball mess. Jack says, yes, I can lift the ski ball, Shannon. Can you lift the tire? Men. Young men, old men, midlife men. with all of their prowess. Mm, mm, mm. That's what makes the world go around. I used to watch my little boy and his friends outside behind the curtain, just tussling and fighting, and I'm like, look at the difference between guys and girls. You know, girls don't. There has to be a reason to fight as a girl. I mean, you just hot, you mad, but boys fight for fun. I think they're trying to get that apex. You know, they're trying to see who's gonna be the alpha dog, and so they fight and they tussle. And you know, as puberty hits and testosterone comes, it must be a nightmare. It's just like ah. All right. Oh, I want to get this melee. I want to see what she has. The Sabrina is trying to sell this product called Melee for skincare. I guess I'll check it out. Let's see. Shannon's laughing about what I said about nightmare. Hey Sam, welcome in. Sawyer, thanks Sawyer for me. Jack fed with my big toe. Oh my goodness. Yeah, even when I would, you know, teach like substitute, teacher and things like that, I wouldn't stop the boys from tussling. If it got too bad, then I had to jump in. But that's what they do. Jack says, "Did you say nightmare, Shannon?" Laugh out loud. I'll show you a nightmare. Uh oh. Mm-mm. Looking for some ski ball babies this evening. I want some ski ball baby tonight. Shannon, I want to see the skee ball championship between you and your colleagues. That is going. If I wasn't if I was maybe 2 hours away from you guys, I would come. That would be funny. I had to go and get my basket of French fries and sit there and just, watch. Well, you have to stand because it's going to be skee ball. It's not like a bowling alley, bowling lanes where you can sit. Yes, it's my channel and I can sing. Glad says you're looking for a skee ball, baby. Well, good luck with that. Shannon said, I will take everybody down. I won't disappoint. Oh my goodness. Let me scroll back up and see. Let me see. That was funny. You need to keep that one. I'm the superstar of the hour. I'm the champ with the power. I'm too sweet to be sour. I got more moves than a bowl of jello. Let's see, you could have kept that jello off. It says, I'm taking you down, Shannon. I can't wait till House of Dragons comes on. The prequel to Game of Thrones on HBO. That's when I can't wait. So I gotta look again. February 1st, I gotta set an alarm to check out the site and see because some people are saying February. Okay, so it's back on. It wasn't a real cop, you guys. They're like dancing, singing cops. And he said he's sorry. He's sorry and he wants you back. That's ridiculous. That man, that's what? He does over the top stuff. And Karen told him to take his stink ass out of here because she's not taking the car. Bye. Bye. He's saying bye bye. Bye bye. Let's see. Jack says, I'm taking both of y'all down. Who? I'm not in no skee ball championship. Why are people always after me? That's what Shannon said. You know why. You know why, Shannon. Sam, I'm doing very well. Thank you. I feel really good today. I'm thankful for that. I'm so grateful to God. Shannon says, yes, can't wait for House of Dragons. Will House of Dragons come on in the evening and not morning like Disney? I'm assuming it's going to come on in the evening. That's the way Game of Thrones came on. Everybody was stuck to their, glued to their televisions on HBO. Chad said he sucks at Siggy Ball. Well, no matter. As long as you're good at what you like. Step outside. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Let me check. Oh. This show is it's close to X-ray. I guess it's just like the soap operas now. Oh wow, Zach and Fatima. Yeah, you guys better make sure you pull the sheets. Yes, they're on the sofa. He said he needs some water. She said, "Are you kidding me, right?" Oh, okay. I thought she was like, "Oh no, where you going?" She said she going to bed. Chad says I'm good at singing and I'm sticking with it. Nobody better challenge me. All right now. So now they're just having a conversation. They say you don't drool, but you do snore. Soap opera, I used to say soap operas. Chad says, Shannon, step outside. Who you think you are? I told you I suck at skee ball. Mm-mm-mm. Guess you want to make sure. So now Zach is talking about how he was working doubles at the airport or working with chain breakers, and now he has free time. Uh-oh, Fatima is in her feelings about something. He said, I see your wheels turning. He says, talk to me. What is on your mind? And she says, nothing, just go. I bet you I know what it is. Shannon says, Chaz, I'm the best you ever seen. Chaz, unless you want a skee ball get thrown on your head. Oh, shit. Oh, I see what's going on. She says, so I'm supposed to just be cool with you leaving out at 10 o'clock at night. And Zach says, this is what we have to do. You're going to trust me the same way I'm going to trust you. Look at me. Whenever you get nervous and you get scared, you don't look at me. I know that you're scared. Look at me. Look at me. She said, I'm looking. And he says, I'm not going anywhere. And you're not going anywhere. Well, you can't, you hear me. You can't tell her where she's going, but I know what he's saying. Do you hear me? She said, so yes. He said, so yes, I'm going to play ball at 10 o'clock at night. She said, so you're going to play basketball, right? She said, okay, I'll come with you. She said, we trust each other, right? He said, you just said you were tired, right? He said, no, no, don't do that. Don't do that. He says, I'm not going to take you with your fine ass to go watch me play some basketball. I'm not taking you around all those dudes. You know what? Now, my husband has said that around his football buddies. And he said, they didn't bring theirs. They didn't bring theirs. I'm like, mm-hmm. He said, I didn't want to have to start fighting. I'm like, mm-hmm. She trying to lock him up. She said, excuse me, you're not going anywhere. Clink, clink. Let's see. Shannon says, I really love your thumbnail. My thumbnail, my thumbnail. Oh, for this one? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Shannon. And thank you for reminding everyone to thumbs up. Chad says, LOL, Shannon, please don't get a ski ball thrown on your head. He said, I got a ski ball helmet. Oh, she said, you know why I don't like to look at you? Because every time I look at you, I fall deeper and deeper in love with you. And he said, that's what I like. He told her, I'm not going to let you take the fall for nothing. And she said, I wouldn't have had to. My dudes are ride or die. And he said, Zach said, do you think he got the message? And she said, if he doesn't, then he'll be getting his you know what whooped weekly. He said, so I'm yours. She said, bought and paid for. Mm. Shannon says, I must give credit to West Every Cafe for inspiring me to start my own watching chat. Yeah, thank you, Shannon. I'm glad. I like coming to your watching chats when I'm awake. He's gonna be doing more too, you guys. Make sure you look for it. Parker, hey Parker. Sebastian sent you too. Oh my goodness, thanks, Sebastian. Welcome in. She said, but Zach, and he said, you don't have to worry about it. I'm not gonna mess with you. I already seen what you did to Hayden. So she said, okay, have a good time. You a lot, girl. I don't like that though. Him going, I wouldn't want my man or my husband going out at 10 p.m. telling me I'm going to play some ball. Well, then you could play some ball late earlier when I'm at work or whatever. Uh, mm, mm. He might be accustomed to that, but no. Okay, I'm on break. Let's see. Glade says you lose Shannon need to come here ASAP. She would, but she's busy right now. Yeah, she would be here, I'm sure. I would be over where they are, but this is my priority. Let's see. Shannon says, "LOL, I never heard of the word lose before, Glade." But you say it's not a part of your vocabulary. Okay, you guys. I don't know what the percentage of male versus female is where you are, but have you guys, since it's all men in here that I see, have you ever had a situation where you had two women that were fussing about you? Spill the tea right now. Shannon said, I never lose all day, all night. I don't know how I knew where to put the emphasis because it says I never lose all day, all night. But I know what he's saying. I never lose all day, all night. Parker says, I do ski by myself. Uh-oh. Another challenger, Shannon. Really, Parker? How long have you been playing? Oh, you have, Glade? How did that turn out? Were you trying to date both of them and they found out, or were you really with one and then the other one wasn't ready to let go, or were you with someone and the other one decided, I'm gonna try to take him from her? Tell me what the circumstances were. I can tell you guys a story. I remember this chick. For a moment, I thought I was gonna have to lay hands on her, but it worked out. That's a story for another live stream. Shannon says story time. Shannon, what about you? Okay, Chastity, I'm gay. I never had women fight over me. Kill only me. Okay. Now oh my goodness, that's like, I wonder how that would be with. Yeah, I guess it would be the same way. It depends on the personality of each man, right, Chaz? Okay. Marlene just finished up what she was doing. Maybe if she looks and see who's on, she might stop by. Okay, I think this is the last scene that's coming up when the commercial is over. Oh, Tyler Perry's got a new show, Ruthless. Okay, so Sabrina and Calvin are out having dinner at her favorite restaurant. Don't forget, you guys, to thumb up the live stream. I really appreciate it if you do. The Sure Shannon Show. Okay. The first time I remember fighting a guy over a girl was preschool, then kindergarten. Oh, you were young and involved. We went at it. Okay. Now that's good to know, but what I asked was women fighting over you. Okay, a man just walked up to their table and said, Sabrina, remember me? I would come in all the time when you were at the Dallas Street branch because she's a bank manager. And she says, "How are you?" He said, "All the better after seeing you." And he says, "Here, take my number and give me a call." And then she said, she was respectfully saying, "Oh, this is Calvin." And he said, "I don't think you realize that she's on a date." And he said, "Is there someone else here? Like, I don't even see you." He said, "I'm so sorry. My friend Johnny convinced me to come over here and say hi." He said, "But my friend convinced me." And he said, "Well, people shouldn't assume." Mm. He said, so she said, "That was weird." And he said, "So he really came over here and disrespected me like that." Oh, he said, "You know what? Don't go over there. Don't go over there. Don't go over there." Oh, no. So the guy said, "I'm sorry." He said, "But that shit you just pulled over there, that was rude and disrespectful. And I think you owe us an apology." He said, "Man," I said, "I'm sorry. We thought you were her friend. I'm her boyfriend." He said, "I'm sorry, man. Yeah, we get it. We get it." And he said, "You know what? F y'all." Oh, my God. And he said, "You better get your friend." And she said, "I'm so sorry." He said, "No, don't apologize for me." Oh, and he called him a BASS. And he said, "Man, you better say it again." And he said it again. And then he didn't do anything, but the other guy kind of pulled him back. And Calvin says, "Disrespecting me. You're saying disrespecting me is not serious, Sabrina?" And he said, "And you don't have to effing apologize to me for anything." And she looked down and she said, "Calvin, don't talk to me like that." And she said, "This is getting out of hand." And he said, "You know what? You're right. I'm out of here." He said, "Let him go." And he said, "Oh, Calvin hit him." And then he came back with a kick and a right hook. And now Calvin's on the ground. Okay, now we got previews. So they parked the car back. Now Danny brought the exotic guy over. He said, "I'm sorry, I had you come all the way over here." And he said, "Oh, it's that other guy, huh?" Now Karen is saying, "I just wanted to talk." And he's talking to the man that likes her. And she says, "Gary's here." Oh, Fatima just said something about it. "You mess with my heart, you will lose." I'm just going to tell you something right now. All righty. I'm looking forward to next week. Okay, let's see what I missed here. Chad said, "Yes, two men were fighting over me, saying, 'He's mine.' 'No, he's mine.' I saw him first. 'No, you didn't.' And so on." Oh, man. You know what? I don't like anybody to treat me like I'm a piece of property. I'm like, no matter who wins the fight, I'm going to be with who I want to be with. I used to tell my college roommate that. I'm like, don't be out there fighting another girl over this guy. He was a running back. And I said, look. And he was laid back on the front of his truck with one of his teammates, and they were laughing at them fighting. I said, "Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You ought to go over there and slap him." But interesting. Okay, let's see. Shannon said, "Yes, it's happened before. Two ladies I know were friends fighting over me." It happens. Now, see, Shannon, I hope you got it straight. And sometimes you can have something straight with someone, but they don't want it to be that way. Okay, thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, I don't like fighting, Chad says. And now that I have a boyfriend, I'm grateful that I have this one. Very good. It's good to be loyal. You know, I always used to tell anybody that I was dating or, serious about, listen, if you ever feel the need to stray or to move on, give me the respect to let me know, because I'll let you move on. Because clearly you don't know what you want, and yeah, I'm the best thing that you're gonna find. So if you don't think we're compatible, then go ahead, because I want you to be happy. But I don't want you to hurt my feelings. I don't want you to hurt me. So, I think if a lot of people thought like that and wouldn't try to play both ends against the middle, play games with each other, it would be fine. I think that also people have to understand what their relationship is. Are we in an open relationship? Are we committed? What's the deal? How do you feel about that? What is a deal breaker for you? Let me let you know what my deal breakers are. Just be open and honest up front, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay, you guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I enjoyed talking with you guys while watching the show. I hope to advertise and get more people coming in that watch the show. Shannon says clearly, I must admit, Webb, I'm the guy. Well, look, you try to type so fast, I don't even understand. I'm the Galaga champ, TV champ. I've been up front with you. uh, well, again, mental health is important. Okay, it's just gone just amok today, and when people are fantasizing, about things like being, champions and things like that at a Galega. I don't know. I'll pray for you, Shannon. I'll pray for you. Seek help. Seek help. Jack says a lot of people fight over me. I'm like, please stop. I'm not a toy. Yeah. Yeah. The heart wants what the heart wants. And sometimes people just fight over the other person because they feel hurt in that they couldn't get their way, but it may not necessarily mean that they really were, was that in love with the person in the first place. So it's so many different dynamics of life, you know. I just think the most important thing is to be truthful with that person at that time. And you have to look at a person for who they are and what they have to offer at that time. Sometimes a person may not know how to engage with you and love you the way you want them to, because they weren't taught that, or they wasn't raised and had those experiences, so they are who they are at the time. But they can learn. And I find that if you talk to a person about something that's bothering you, if they really want to be the best version of themselves, they will keep an open mind and look at, trying to practice doing better and being better. And if they don't, then that might be a reason to say, I'm not sure about this, because this person isn't taking the time or putting some hard work into making a change that would benefit us both. And the same with you. You can't just tell another person about what you see as their faults or things that bother you, but you're not willing to listen to what they say about you, or as they say in Puerto Rico, too. So that's that. Shannon says, I don't fantasize. I make it happen, Captain. Thanks for that laugh on the way out, Shannon. You feel better, bro. Feel better. That's all I can say to you right now. Feel better. You know, uh, sometimes when you're under the weather, your mind plays tricks on you, and I want you to be well, brother. All right, you guys. You guys take care. Love you much. Be safe. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in and spending this little bit over an hour with me. And let's see, I'm gonna have to set up some bingo again. Ah, got a lot going on. I was live streaming. A lot of you were there. I was live streaming a a visual Valentine's Day gift ideas video, and I had that on for, I guess, about approximately 6 hours. If you guys know anyone that might like some of that jewelry, it's nickel free and lead free. It's very elegant. It's quality fashion jewelry as well. The links to my store for each item in that video is in the video description. So you can click on that. You can direct your friends to click on it, and they can go directly to the website and they can purchase it, and shipping is very fast. Thank you guys. Let's see, Bingo champ here. Where's card don't work right? You see, how can my card work right and I'm calling the numbers? I'm not even playing. I tell you, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Okay, you guys, have a great one, and enjoy your dinner. For those of you guys who prepared your food, enjoy your life when things get you down. Try to look at the lesson you can learn from it and move on. Get it right the next time. Take care, everybody. Night, night. Don't be licking your tongue out at me. I'll see you, Shannon. That's a shame. That is a shame. Let me find a good one for you. Oh, I got it. I like this one. Stage right. Glenn, that's right. Go to bed, Shannon. He needs it. Good night, everyone.